So apparently on one of these Looney Tune website forums, people are saying that if you drive in New South Wales and you have been consuming booze and the police stop you for the purposes of a breathalyzer, all you have to do is say, "I do not consent," and it goes away. Let me begin by saying I've done traffic law for a decade. I've seen the results of boozing and driving, and it is horrific. You should never do it. Never do it. I'm saying that with absolute sincerity. The person you put most at risk is yourself, and then the rest of us. Please don't booze and drive. Now, people make mistakes. Sometimes they're a little bit over the limit. You can get legal representation and we'll help you. But this idea that somehow not consenting to a roadside breath test is a path out of trouble is insane. Firstly, one of the few powers the police have that is pretty universal is to stop you for the purposes of a breath test, both random and targeted. Now, you can refuse, but refusal has the same consequences as if you were driving high range. Now, high range is serious. People go to jail for high range drink drive. So refusing and saying "I don't consent" is refusing within the eyes of the law is a dangerous game to play. If you've made the mistake of drinking too much, and you submit at the roadside, they'll take a preliminary reading. That preliminary reading is not the final reading. You will then be taken to the station where you'll be subjected to a proper breath analysis, which will issue a certificate, and that certificate is what is relied upon in court. But the idea that all you say is "I don't consent, I'm not driving, I'm traveling," and it goes away is silly, misguided, and selfish. So if you've done the wrong thing, the system knows how to deal with doing the wrong thing. Don't make it worse for yourself by listening to the ravings of people who have no idea what they're talking about. The only valid comparison I can think about is imagine you were about to find a helicopter and you were getting advice on how to fix a helicopter from someone with no idea. And they were like, "Yeah, you just tighten that screw, you move this, you move that," with no basis. If you would get on that helicopter, you do you, because you couldn't get me on that helicopter. Because when you deal with a helicopter, it's a complicated thing. So is hundreds of years of jurisprudence. Follow me for more legal TikTok.